Boom! Day 21, guys. Yeah, buddy. Get it, guys. I know it. I knew I could do it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I feel good. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's eardrums on this one. If I did, good, because I should have. I meant to, because I feel great. Feeling good, guys. I'm feeling good. I've been saying this out throughout the whole challenge. I've been feeling better and better, but today I feel the best because it's day 21. I've been putting out the content. I've been dropping the bad habits. I'm taking up the notch. Woo! Yeah, guys. All right, that was my excitement right there for the video, but let's get right into it. This is gonna get serious. All right, guys. Yesterday's video went very, very bad. Pissed me off. I was in the middle of creating my video. And apparently my phone doesn't allow me to do videos anywhere longer than 33 minutes and 11 seconds to be exact. So the whole time when I was creating yesterday's video, when I was going over the benefits, if you guys didn't watch that, go check that out up there. Hit that, then come back, watch this. Value bombs on that one. But yeah, anyway, so I was in the middle of a video and I kept noticing that that little message kept popping up in the corner of my phone there. And it was warning me that there was something going on with my storage, right? And what my phone was doing, the whole video was still playing. I was recording for a whole hour and 25 minutes, and it was breaking those videos up into little pieces. So I had two videos that were both 33 minutes and 11 seconds long. The last video was 25 minutes. It was 25 minutes long, a little bit longer than that. And so what happened is I'm using this app called InShot. So once I realized that, I realized, okay, I got 3 different videos right now. I didn't even record it in one whole video. So what I had to do is I had to go into this app and piece them all together into one video. But when I went to go do that, the app that I was using called InShot wouldn't accept the storage. I didn't have enough storage, so it wouldn't accept all the videos. I was only able to put the first 2. So for my first reaction, okay, well, I got to remove them. But I already had the videos. I already had downloaded the videos into the app, the 3 videos. So I thought, okay, we're good. So I went back into my gallery of my phone and I deleted one of the videos. I deleted the 25-minute one, the ending of it, and I lost it. It wouldn't. So I uploaded everything in InShot, but it only uploaded the 2. And oh my God, guys, did I ever lose my mind? And it's crazy that I'm saying this actually, but I was actually so angry yesterday where for the first time in the challenge, yes, day 21, for the first time, I actually had the thought cross my mind of smoking, but it was out of my mind very, very quickly. I went out, I was walking around, I went outside, I walked around a little bit. I was panicking. Because I just spent 25 minutes of my time spending talking. And the worst part about it that pissed me off the most is at the end of the video from yesterday was bombs. It was value bombs. I was just dropping them like crazy. And yeah, but I left off at 118. So I'm going to just start off from there today, right? I told myself I got to finish those benefits. Like I was really nailing it. It was getting very good. So I'm going to start off today. I know yesterday's video, it was just cut off. There was no ending and nothing. And I was so pissed off to the point it was either, okay, I can go make a quick little clip, and just end it and let them know that, let anybody who's watching know what happened, and just let them, say the regular thing that I say at the end of my videos. Or I could just say, screw it and post it. And it was 9 o'clock at night and I haven't started working on any of my other goals. Like I got a huge list of goals here that I have and none of them got done. So I was just, the anger hit me hard, guys. And I had my first urge for the first time in at least a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe longer. I can't even remember the last time I had an urge, but I had an urge yesterday. I overcome it very, very quickly, right? But I had never been that angry yesterday because I spent so much time and it was good. It was good. It was probably one of the best videos I was making right towards the end. I was really nailing it. And then just screwed me right up. But anyways, with all that being said, right, I just want to explain, guys, what's going on, what happened with yesterday's video. Like I said, again, if you didn't watch that, go back, check that out. And yeah, so I actually got to finish this too really quick because I got lots of other stuff to do, right? Today's day 21, guys. I am so excited, proud of myself. I knew I could do it. I knew I had to do it. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just had to do it. And like my life is only going up here for now. Everybody's noticing it. My bosses are noticing. Me and my boss are talking today about it. Oh my God, bro, you're really changed. You're a new man. Oh my God. Yeah, that's me. I'm the new guy. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so today's actually a special day. It's my girlfriend's 25th birthday, so I'm gonna go take her out for dinner, go get her some flowers and stuff, and so yeah, I'm gonna be going on this one. You know, if you guys can't catch up, if you can't keep up with what I'm saying, you know, I know sometimes I'm speaking a little bit too fast, but you know, let me know that in the comments. If the way I explain things is a little bit confusing, if it's too fast for you guys, let me know that, right? Because it's something I'll work on in my future videos. I'll slow it down a little bit, but for today's video, I gotta nail this one down and get it done quick because I got a million other things I gotta do today. And yeah, let's jump right into it, guys. So we last left off with 118. We were in the category of emotional health. We were in 118. Right here, natural things like trees, birds singing, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. I see, like, just reading all over this, I went into all of these benefits so deeply and spoke on each one, and it was just gone. And I was, oh my God, guys, I was angry. I was very, very angry. It is 9 o'clock. I just wanted to get working on my other stuff, and this thing, it was just, okay, you know, enough about that. I was mad, got over it. Now I'm putting out, finishing it, so whatever, it is what it is, right? Okay. 119, you will be better able to control your emotional responses, right? So, good example, yesterday, right? Things didn't work out. My video, not half my video, but a quarter of my video pretty much got deleted because, anyways, my video got deleted, and how did I react to that? I reacted with anger. I was frustrated. I was pacing back and forth in my kitchen. I was just like, I was pissed off. I was very angry with myself because it was kind of my fault, right? I had deleted the 25 minutes thinking that, okay, yeah, it's in the app, it's going to stay there. But because I deleted it in the app, it was deleted on it, or because I deleted it on my phone, it didn't upload into the app properly, right? So I could have just sat back and said, you know what, that's my fault. I screwed up. You know what, it is what it is. And I wasn't really thinking about, oh my, I can just easily just make the rest of the video today, right? That's not what I was thinking about. But over time, I started thinking, you know what, it's not a big deal. I can finish the video tomorrow. Nobody's going to be pissed off. I hope not. If you are, then whatever. But yeah, so I'm here and I'm finishing it. That's the main thing, right? So, but the point I'm saying is I didn't have to get all emotional and all worked up and stuff for nothing like that, right? You know, I could have, and I didn't need to freak out like that. And what doing that made me, it caused me to have a very small urge. I was thinking, what if I just had a puff? I literally thought that yesterday. But as soon as I thought it, I was actually talking to my girlfriend too at the time. I was telling her what was going on. And she's like, you know, you're good. You're strong. You can do this. You got this. And I was, you know what? You're right. I got this. I don't need that. And I mean, there was no way I was actually going to do it. But I mean, it was just the fact of me. I thought, like, oh my God, I'm so angry right now. And I knew that. Like, just in the past, when I was ever that angry, I haven't been that angry since the whole challenge. I swear. Like, I'm still dealing with the symptoms, with the urges. I'm still dealing with this stuff, right? The urges, no, not as bad till yesterday. You know, that was first time in a very long time. But you know, this stuff is still going to be going on, and that's why I'm going to continue to share my progress with you guys. It's not going to be a daily thing anymore. But I'm going to still document. I'm still going to share the journey and what I'm going through. And, you know, it's not over, guys, yet. It's not over yet. And, like, this is just the beginning. In my mind, this is just the beginning. But, yeah. So, yeah, you'll be able to respond. You'll be able to better control your emotional responses, right? Something that I had a very hard time doing yesterday. And after that, I've been asking myself, you know, I've been really thinking a lot about that, and I really need to get a hold on that stuff. Anyways, 120. You can open solid, long-lasting connections to the spirit word as a sober person that aren't dependent on your ability to smoke weed. Long-lasting connections to the spirit world. Yeah. 121. You will become confident enough to be alternative in ways besides using drugs. Yeah, you don't need to rely on drugs anymore. You'll be confident doing things without doing drugs, without smoking weed. I don't know what's referring to as a drug. Anyways, 122. If weed makes you paranoid, you won't have to deal with this anymore. You won't have to deal with this anymore, right? So, of course, like I was saying in yesterday's video, I was talking about how I get paranoid whenever I was around cops or when I'm around somebody who I shouldn't be high around. You know, you start thinking, oh my God, do they know I'm high? Oh my God, is that cop going to pull me over? What if he pulls me over? I'm going to lose my license. You know, you get really paranoid, of course, yeah. So you won't have to feel that anymore. Number 123. You'll no longer need to worry about whether or not someone thinks you're stoned. So pretty much same thing, right? You don't have to be paranoid thinking that somebody thinks you're stoned, right? 124, you can develop a feeling of wholeness that's not dependent on external input, right? So you'll feel whole, right, without feeling high. You know, you'll feel wholeness as a person. You're gonna get yourself back, right? Is what's gonna happen, and you're not gonna need weed anymore to make you feel wholesome, wholeness, So 125. There will no longer be feelings of guilt associated with smoking weed. No longer being like, oh my God! Every time I'm reading over one of these, I went in deep on this and shared my personal experience with these benefits. And I want to go into depth on each one right now, but I just really can't. And maybe I'll, some of the ones that really relate to me, maybe I'll make future videos, just about those ones. But we're just gonna really try and hit them off back to back right now. But yeah, so there will no longer be feeling. Okay, I just said that. Oh yeah, there will no longer be feelings of guilt associated with smoking weed. So for a long time, I felt very guilty every time, like towards the time where I had been telling myself I need to quit, I have to quit. I knew why I had to quit. Every time I would continue to keep smoking, like long before the challenge, right? There was lots of times leading up to, before, like a couple weeks, few weeks, maybe a month before I got into the challenge and really stuck to it and really shifted my mind around and really started disciplining myself and really just started struggling and toughing it out. Before all that, I was still puffing up. I was still puffing, but I always had the plan. I was going to quit. I got to quit. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to quit. Okay, this is the last puff. And I kept doing it and I felt guilty every time. But you know what? I no longer need to feel that. Never, ever. I don't need to feel guilty and thinking, oh my God, I need to quit. I told myself I was going to quit then, and I'm still doing it. Nah, you don't got to do that no more, right? I'm sure you guys have been there too, right? And then, by the way, what I want you guys to be doing too with these, with the benefits, I explained that in yesterday's video, but I want you guys to take notes, right? Write these down as which ones resonate with you the most, which benefits will be the most, which ones you can relate to the most, which ones are going to help you the most, right? And make a list. You want to look at this list every day, right? In the morning, in the daytime, when you get the urges, whenever you're feeling down, sad, depressed, angry, whatever it is, you look at your list and you're going to remember why you're doing it, okay? Remember the whys, guys. We're remembering the whys is what we're doing here, okay? The benefits. So those, number 126, those who find marijuana gave them panic attacks Those who find marijuana gave them panic attacks who need to worry about this anymore. That one doesn't make much sense the way they worded that. Maybe it does, but it doesn't make sense to me. So we're going to skip past that one. But yeah, no more panic attacks. So yeah, if you're somebody dealing with panic attacks, since you've been smoking weed, or you're not going to have to worry about that. And actually, I can relate to that to myself, because there has been times where I've smoked weed and then I'm around a group of people, and because I'm high, I was always worried about how my words would come out and what I would say, if I'd sound stupid, and I would just start panicking as soon as I would start sharing, when I decided to share, which was very rare before I stopped smoking. I didn't feel like sharing at all. I was very socially awkward, very socially awkward. So when the times where I did start speaking, you know what happened? My heart started racing, pretty much anxiety. I would just have a panic attack inside as I was trying to explain my story, and then my story would just sound even more messed up, stumbling on my words. I'd just I didn't even know what the fuck I'm saying, right? But yeah, anyways, 127. There's no longer an imposed time limit on how long you can feel good for. Yeah, boom, right there. So you don't need weed to feel good all the time. Today, I felt amazing all day, even though I'm overtired, still overtired. I haven't been getting great sleeps in the past night. Last night I was up till 1:30. And whatever, I don't care. Like I'm overtired at this point, and I've got a lot of stuff to do, and I'm getting things accomplished, and that's all that matters to me. Sleep, I really couldn't give a damn about sleep. I get 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep a night. I'm happy with that. 4 hours, that's good. And but actually no, forget what I just said, because when you're going through this challenge, first couple weeks, 2 weeks, your sleep is what's gonna actually help you a lot. It's gonna help with your headache. So just kind of forget what I said. Right there, that was just talking about me, how I feel about sleep. But you guys, try and get as much sleep as possible. Don't get 8 hours sleep every night. Sleep will help you during the process of quitting weed. It's going to make you less angry. You're going to feel more rested. And on top of that, you're not going to have as many headaches. I dealt with some very bad headaches, something I haven't been dealing with in the past week. But I think a lot of my headaches, that was the big reason for them, because I wasn't getting enough sleep. So I do recommend getting enough sleep. So, yeah. So at 128, you'll become more independent once you're not reliant on a substance. Yeah, so you can you're independent on yourself. You don't need to rely on weed all the time to do something. You know, I remember before there was times where I had to be high for everything. You know, there was a time in my life where if I was going to the grocery store, going grocery shopping, I had to be high. If I was doing dishes, I had to be high to do it. If I was if anything I was doing, I had to be high to do it. Right. So yeah, so that's something that you should be looking forward to, right? You don't no longer to be you don't need to be independent on it anymore. And 129, your relationships with yourself will become more honest, which is integral to your personal growth. Very important right there, guys. Something that I've been going through for the past couple of weeks. I'm really starting to get in touch with myself, who I am, what my values are, what my beliefs, everything, I'm really starting to get in touch with really who I am, and it's, like I said, it's integral to your personal growth. All right, so now we're going into a different category here, community and legal issues. I can't believe this is the second time I'm going over all of this. Like, I wanted today's video really to be about explaining my journey and everything that I've been through it, and kind of just breaking it down step by step. But that's gonna actually be for another video now. I just really had to go over and finish all of these benefits because I feel like they're all very, very important. Not all of them, but a good handful of them are very, very helpful. And if you can keep them in your brain right up there, not just up there, you need to keep them in front of your face too on a piece of paper, right? Grab a notepad, grab a pen, and start writing down. If you can't follow along, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description when I post this video up, and you guys can go and pick out the ones that relate to you the most valuable to you, and that's going to be your foundation, and that's really going to help you too, especially in the beginning when you're first starting, right? You're going to remember, because the first 7 days, like, that's going to be very, very difficult for you, especially if you're somebody that's been smoking a lot of weed every day for a long period of your life. Like, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have urges in that first day, in that second day, in that third day, all the way up, right into the maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Everybody's different, right? And what's going to help you really at that first part, at the beginning of it, is all of the reasons why you have to quit, like why it's going to be important, what your life is going to look like when you do. When you start remembering these things all the time, like, this is what's helped me. Like, I'm not just quitting weed because I got bored, like, I enjoyed smoking weed. I smoked it for 9 years for a long time, right? Clearly because I enjoyed doing it, but it had no benefit for me, it wasn't doing any good. And after reading stuff like this, it's like, oh my God, I could be like a superhuman now. I'm not even, like, I quit weed, like, oh my God, I don't even know the old Brody anymore. Like, that guy doesn't even exist, little pegs, bars of him. But anyways, yeah, keep going off topic here. It was 132. You won't be able to worry about hiding. Okay, where are we? Okay, yeah, so communications, and we're in the category community and legal issues. Okay, 130. You won't have to worry about hiding your uses from your family, right? So how many of you guys have been there around your family member, and you're trying to hide it, or maybe you're looking forward to the time where you can go smoke, right? Like, that's not a great feeling, really. Why would you want to keep hiding something that you anyways, so yeah, you don't have to hide anything. 131, there will be no worries about being arrested for marijuana related offense. So I talked about that in yesterday's video, probably I think a couple days before that. I was actually driving by some cops the other day, and I was just driving by them, no worries at all. No. I didn't really give a damn. But before, because I was high, I was always worrying. I was worrying about, oh my God, what if I get pulled? I'm gonna have a pretty hefty fine on my ass, or I might even lose my license, So yeah, no more worrying about legal problems there. 132, you can travel without worrying about getting busted for a leaf left of weed being stuck in your shoes. Yeah, so you don't got to worry about weed paraphernalia in your luggage or whatever when you're traveling or whatever, none of that. 133, you'll be able to go to classes in public without worrying about what people are thinking. Yeah, you don't got to worry about people are wondering, oh, is he high? What's that guy's deal? What's wrong with him? Is he stoned? Why is his eyes red? You ain't got to worry about that anymore. 134, you can clear the negative image of being a stoner from the eyes of your community. That's one thing I always hated, is being looked at as a stoner. There's been times where I've done something dumb or something that just didn't make sense or whatever, and somebody's like, oh, you stoner, man, you're stoner. I hate that. I hated that. I hated that being called a stoner. Okay, anyways, 135, you'll be more easily accepted into public activities. Of course, 136, there will be no reason to fear whether or not your clothes smell like weed when talking to authority. You know how many guys have been there, you know, around somebody that you're paranoid in the first place, and now you're wondering, oh my God, do I smell like weed? That's why you're paranoid, right? You're worried if can they smell it? Do they see the red in my eyes? You know, like, you know, you don't got to worry about that though. You don't got to worry about that anymore, and that's a great feeling, right? I remember going. I dealt with that a lot during high school. Lots of time, me and the buddies, we go up the road, smoke a joint, and that was the one thing where, you know, a lot of us spraying ourselves, right? And I'd be in class worrying, oh my God, can the teacher smell it? You know, you don't got to worry about that anymore. 137s. Interactions with police will no longer give you reason to be afraid. Yeah, so you can go speak to a cop confidently, right? And you got nothing to hide. You're not stoned, whatever. I mean, nowadays, I mean, it is legal, so, you know, it's not really that big of an issue. It's just about the driving part, right? If you're high, if you're driving while you're high, then that's where you're gonna be dealing with some. You're gonna be dealing with some issues there. 138. You can buy candy in the grocery store without people laughing at you. Don't see how that's an issue. 139. You'll no longer feel like people are making fun of you on the street. 140. You won't have to waste time waiting for your bot dealer. Yeah, I used to hate that, right? And waiting around, especially when you're burnt out, or not even you're burnt out. You're getting that anxious feeling, right? Because you haven't had a puff for how long, right? And gotta wait for the dealer. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll be there, man, 3 hours. Like, no, I need it now. And it makes you go crazy, right? When you gotta wait for the pot dealer. I mean, nowadays you got dispensaries everywhere, so you just go up the road. But yeah, waste a lot of time. Time in general, you just waste lots of time in general. Rolling it, smoking it, getting it. It's just a huge waste of time in my mind. Huge time consumer. I've gotten back so much of my time. It's unreal since I've been smoking weed. How much stuff I can get done now. I mean, unreal, guys. I'm telling you, you're gonna save a lot of wasted time. 142. You're no longer contributing to criminal activity. Yeah, so then again, that goes back to me what I was just saying. You know, it's legal now. So here in Canada, so. It's it's states too, so I think most places. But yeah, so that's not really an issue. 143. Now, the only criminal activity you're gonna have to deal with if you're smoking and you haven't waited long enough, you're still high and you hop behind the wheel, well, then you're dealing with problems. I've done that to myself before. I was a dummy for it. Never, ever recommend anybody ever doing that. Do not do that. Do not. If you're having troubles with quitting and just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. 143. There's no more sense of paranoia when someone makes an unexpected stop at your house. Yeah, so somebody shows up at your house and you're all stoned. Oh my God, you're gonna be all paranoid and freaking out, panic attack. Because you're too stoned. You weren't expecting that person at your house. Could be anybody. 144. You'll be consuming less resources, electricity, if you grow weed, lighters, paper. So yeah, if you're growing pot, yeah, you're probably gonna save some electricity. But most potheads aren't growing pot, so. 145, you won't be risking your future by risking getting criminal charge. We're going to pass that. 146, you'll no longer be associated with the crowd. It's more likely to be targeted by authorities. Yeah, so people that you're associated with, like people that are smoking weed, they're generally, the authorities are kind of looking at them as like, oh, what else are they doing kind of thing, right? So you won't be in that targeted group kind of thing, I don't really see that being much of a problem nowadays anymore, really, though. But it's just so normal nowadays, like, to people just there. It's just so normal now. Personal life, right? This is another category we're going into here right now. So these are benefits, how it's going to help you. Personal life, 147. You'll have more free time and the motivation to use it, like I was just saying. More free time, that's a big one. That's on my list, guys. Right up there. Probably, I think it's third, fourth on my list. Time. Free up your time. This one says free time and more motivation. Yeah, so you'll free your time, and you'll be in that time that you free up, you'll feel more motivated to do better things, to do things that are going to accelerate your growth to your future, right? So that's important. 148. You won't be enslaved by necessity to find marijuana, right? Yes, you won't be feeling like you're cuffed to the ganja, right? like a slave. Like you need it. Oh my God, I need the weed. How can I function? How am I gonna live? No, you don't gotta worry about that now. 149. The smell of breath will improve. That's awesome. The smell of breathe will improve. That's what they wrote here. Or breath. I don't know. That one don't really make sense. 150. You can pick up new skills and actually remember them. Yeah, my memory's been coming more and more sharp every day. You know, there's something that I have a feeling that it's gonna take me a little way longer than 30 days, maybe 60 days, because I gotta think, right? I've been smoking for a very long period of time. So I've been killing my brain cells for a very long time, and my memory has been horrible. There's been times where I'll start saying something, and as I'm saying it, I forgot what I was saying. I still deal with that quite often, but not even nearly as bad as I was. Yeah, so you're gonna start getting your memory back big time. You guys are gonna notice that just like within the first, couple of weeks, you'll start noticing it different. Your mind's more sharp. You're more quick to react. I've noticed that big time. Love it. You can pick up new skills and actually remember them. Yeah, that's what you just said. 151. You'll be able to quickly memorize tricks and tactics for your favorite games or hobbies. That's a bonus. 152. There's no more worrying about where and when you should be somewhere. Yeah, you don't got to worry about none of that. 153. During a crisis, you'll be able to react quickly and effectively. I was just talking about that. Your reaction time, right? You'll be able to react a lot more effectively, fast. My reaction time lately is just like boom, 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 boom at work. I just react real quick. There's been odd days, a little bit off. Got a little bit of brain fog going on, a little bit tired. Some days I'm a little bit slower, but most like 85, 90% of the time, I'm quick right at it. Gotta love it. 154. Your newly developed optimism and confidence will spread to people in your life. Yeah, so you're gonna, your growth is gonna help other people want to grow too. You're gonna inspire others, right? It's kind of one of my big goals for putting out the challenge, right? We're all capable of it, guys. We're all capable of dropping the things that we know we need to drop. You just get those reasons right, and get the reasons why, and seal them up there. For the people, 155, you'll no longer spend time dealing with shady dealers. Yeah, who wants to hang with shady dealers anyways? 156, your living space will become a lot cleaner. I've noticed that big time, except for the days where I've got a million things. I let things a little bit pile up, like my laundry. I got to do my laundry. Probably not today, actually. I have so much stuff to do. That's probably tomorrow's day. But yeah, other than that, overall, my desk, my stuff, I got my books nice and neatly stacked up. I'm no longer just worrying about getting stoned and everything else just goes to crap, right? So yeah, you're going to become a lot more organized. 157, it'll be easier to organize not only your personal possessions, but your thoughts as well. Yes, very, very key. Something that I should have that on my list, right? Because I have noticed that I've been able to organize my thoughts better. You guys probably will notice this too over a period of me making the videos, right? There's time where I could barely get my thoughts together. I didn't know what I was saying. I was saying stuff. A lot of the time too, I just put my phone up and I have the topic and I just start talking. It's not that easy to just do that, right? And just keep. Sorry, I got a little alarm going off there. Yeah, so that's one thing that you guys are really gonna love. Once you start getting your full thoughts back. Not everybody's the same, right? But I definitely suffered with that one big time. I was not able to organize what I was trying to what I was trying to think. My thoughts weren't as clear, and because of that, there was times where I would not speak. I would choose not to speak. I wouldn't share my thoughts because of that. Because I knew I couldn't organize them and get them together and get them out properly while making sense of it. It's something I'm still dealing with today, but I'm so happy it's getting better. 158, you can start to dream again and will likely have the most vivid and awesome dreams you've ever had. Some of the wording on here is not the greatest. Or I'm just trying to read really fast, and will likely have to most. Yeah, they have quite a bit of typos on this document, I've noticed, but still big time value. You will likely have to most vivid and awesome dreams you've ever had, they say. So yeah, they're saying your dreams are gonna get a lot better. You're gonna start remembering them. My dreams have been amazing every night. Some of them have been good. I remember almost all of them. Some of them are very vivid. Some of them are freaky. There's been a couple times throughout the challenge I woke up sweating buckets, you know, with some pretty freaky dreams. So yeah, you're gonna really start getting your dreams back, and that's actually power. You want to be dreaming and you want to be remembering them. It's literally creating your life. That's a topic for a whole nother day. We'll get into that. Yeah. 159. You'll have more energy to get out and go on adventures. Whoa! My energy levels have never been higher. Yeah, buddy. I've never had more energy in the mornings. I wake up and I'm like, let's go, let's go. My alarm clock goes off, boom, I'm at it. Before I was hitting the snooze button. Hit it once, hit it twice, hit it 3 times. 4th time, I don't even know what happened. I went back to bed. You know, now I'm late. I got my boss waking me up. Where are you, man? Where are you? Oh shoot, I smoked too much last night. You know, that's not what I actually said. But yeah, I was always burnt out in the mornings, right? Now, never. I don't remember the last time I've been burnt out in the morning. And the whole morning, I'm energized. I got lots of energy. My energy levels are still a little bit all over the place sometimes throughout the day, mostly towards the end of the day. They start lowering a little bit, but yeah, my energy levels are definitely have increased big time. 160, you'll reach a state of lucidity that's genuine and more beneficial than while you were stoned, right? So everything's more beneficial, you know, than while you're stoned, you know. 161, you might start using all the things you bought because they were cool when you were stoned and quickly forgot about. Yeah, so how many people have bought stuff that they just forgot about, right? They bought it when they were stoned and then they just forgot about it, left it, you know. Yeah, so maybe you'll start using things and doing those things that you used to do, right? 162, you'll be able to explore the world and actually remember the nooks and crannies. Great. 163, your self-esteem will greatly improve. Very important. 164, there won't be any more hours spent staring into a fridge that you know is empty. Yeah, there's been quite a few times where I went in the fridge the next day. What the hell happened to all my food? It was because I ate it all the night before. Got too stoned, eat everything. I ate all the munchies. Now we got to eat the real food. Yeah, so don't got to worry about that. 165, you won't wake up thinking you have food only to find out that you ate it all in a stone blitz. Yeah, like I said, ate it all in stone blitz. Where's all my food? Where's all my food at? Oh yeah, last night. That makes sense. Yeah, so no more eating retarded amounts of food, which is going to help anybody who deals with weight gaining problems, right? You know, like you get stoned, you probably eat quite a bit. You know, me, I've never really dealt with that. I wish I had. I wish if I could eat the whole fridge and actually gain weight, but fortunately, I can't put on weight for nothing. As fast as I put weight on, I burn it off. So, which is my metabolism. But yeah, so you guys can look forward to that when you quit. 166. It'll be a lot easier to actually follow through with what you say you're going to do, right? So, yeah, I'm living this. I'm living that right now, right? I'm following through with everything that I've been saying I'm doing. Little bit of things, you know, some stuff I'll say, and then sometimes you can't always, look, boom, just got that message. So this video just got broken up right now, but as I'm making the video, because I'm past 33 minutes and 11 seconds right now, and yeah, the video pretty much just breaks itself up. I freaking hate my phone. I freaking hate it. I was about to throw my phone out the freaking window yesterday. I was losing it. But yeah, so right now I'm going to have to piece these 2 videos now together. It's broken up. I have to finish this quick times because soon I won't even be able to upload this. Yeah, actually follow through with what you say you're going to do. Yeah, so you're going to follow through with all your goals, right? Start writing those goals down, guys, and watch yourself. Watch what's going to happen. Watch your progress. 168, your house won't smell like smoke anymore. That's going to be good for you. You know, you shouldn't want your house smelling like smoke anyway, especially if you got kids around. 169, you won't constantly need to check the time to see when you can get high. Yeah, so no worrying about, you know, when's the next time I get high? When's I get high? When's work over? When's this done? I hated that feeling. I hated that. Your house won't. 170, there's no more changing bong water and carrying that smell around with you. Yeah, I got quite a few buddies. I've never been much of a bong smoker when I smoke. You know, I always did the joints. But yeah, I had a few buddies that they love their bongs, and the smell they bring the things everywhere and they stunk. You gotta worry about the changing the bong water off. Yeah, screw all that crap. 171, you won't have to skip class anymore to go get stoned. Yeah, of course. There's never been a time in school where I skipped class to go get stoned, but I remember I was always looking forward to lunchtime because we knew that was the time we're lighting it up. So I was always looking forward to that. And You know, I guess in nowadays, you know, I don't have to look for it, period, whatever time it is. You know, it's just, it's a great feeling, guys. It's a great feeling. 172. Your education will progress at a much healthier pace. Yeah, of course, you're gonna feel actually like educating yourself more, right? You're gonna feel you're gonna feel growth, you're gonna feel the progress, you're gonna feel it, guys. Like, I've never been learning more in the past couple of weeks than I've had in the past 9 years, you know? So I'm learning like crazy. 173. You can start reading all the books you bought when you were stoned and never got around to it. Yeah, awesome. Look, I got this book right here, Expert Secrets. I've got another one up here. It's actually holding my phone up, so I'm not gonna move that one. But yeah, I've got books. I read a little bit of this, skimmed this over, but I got this when I was stoned, when I was still smoking weed. Never read it. Never really read it. Now I finally feel like actually reading. I've never started the book, but that's gonna be a goal here for the next couple of weeks. You know, I'm gonna start reading a book. I want to read. I want to be the guy that can consume a whole book every week, every 2 weeks, right? Like, that's gonna be one of your biggest resources for gaining knowledge is books. YouTube, Google, Google that. Where were we? Find yourself communicating. Okay, where were we? I lost myself. You could start reading all the books. Okay, 174. Your speaking voice will become clearer. Yeah, I've been noticing that too. You know, before I would find myself stumbling on my words a lot. Like, I couldn't just speak flow with my words. I still struggle with that a little bit, right? As you can tell. But that's normal. We're all human. Whatever. Screw it. I don't care. Don't care what people think about how I sound. Really, I really don't. So, yeah, your voice will become more clear when you do speak. Like, I know that after me putting out videos like this, you know, I do this for a whole year. Like, I'm gonna master that. This is why I'm making videos on YouTube too. I didn't just make a YouTube channel to share me quitting weed. No, that's been awesome and stuff, but the main goal was to document my journey and really get good at speaking on camera, because I need to take this into different areas of my life for different stuff that I'm doing, right? So yeah, over the course of a year, of course, you're gonna become better at speaking. Because of the weed. I would have never been able to do this if I hadn't quit smoking weed, right? So take that one in, guys. That's a big one on my list. 175. Problems will cease to be simple irritations. You can now be obstacles to overcome. Yeah, so yeah, instead of turning to weed, right? You won't feel irritated and stuff. This is something that you'll start feeling after a good 2-3 weeks. You know, you're gonna start really understanding how to overcome obstacles, right? What works best for you, right? Rather than just being irritated, being angry, letting your emotions hit you hard and then turning the weed every time, right? You'll actually learn how to overcome certain obstacles in your life, which is going to help you drastically with your growth. 176 or 176. Your singing voice will improve. You'll be able to hit notes easier. When I read that one yesterday, I laughed. I was like, all right, what did they say? So if you're a singer and you're smoking weed, quit the weed, and you're gonna be 10 times better. Something like that. Yeah, it's bothered me. I went over all this stuff, and I was like, I feel like today I'm not explaining these even nearly as half as good as I was yesterday. Towards the end, I got in really deep on these, and yeah, whatever. It is what it is, guys. Definitely not ever gonna let that happen again. My videos are not ever gonna be any longer than 30 minutes. Shorter than that, I want to make them. People probably aren't even really watching anyways till the end. Maybe a few people are, but there's no point in me making videos that long anyways. This is probably, yesterday's video was going to be the only video that will ever be that long on my channel for a very, very long time anyways, until I actually can get a camera and stuff and make my videos properly. But yeah, there's no way. My videos are going to be maxed out at 15 minutes to 20 minutes, at the most. I cannot go through what I went through yesterday. That was freaking hell. 177. You'll find more love and more natural kind of love in your life. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You're actually gonna start really feeling your emotions, and you're gonna actually feel for other people. Care. Like, that's something that I've been noticing a lot of myself. Like, I've been caring so much more about others, and like I love everybody. I want everybody to see it, and I love mad love, much love for anybody who's been sharing my journey with me, supporting me. Mad love, guys. Much respect. I've noticed that before. I didn't really care about nothing else or what anybody's going through when I was smoking weed. All I cared about was smoking weed. So that's something you're gonna notice a big difference for, and you need that, right? You need that. Otherwise you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life. If you can't figure that one out. If you can't find more love, more natural kinds of love in your life, like what are you gonna do? Like, you might end up being alone all your life, and I wouldn't want that for you guys, right? So drop the weed. Everybody's different though, right? Everybody's different. Weed effect's different in everybody. Maybe some people smoke weed and they're the loveliest person. They love everybody. Everybody's different, right? I'm just talking about my perspective. How's it affected me, and that's why I tell you guys, you got to go through the list and you got to break down each goal. You got to break down each benefit and find which ones relate to you the most, which ones are going to help you the most in your life. 178, you'll find yourself communicating more often with other people in your life. I've been communicating like crazy with people. Like at work, like I find myself a lot more sociable, whereas before I wouldn't want to speak to nobody. I was always just angry, down, bad, just did my job, leave me alone. I just want to go home and get high. That was me every day for a very long time, and I think this has been one of the greatest things actually out of the challenge, is me becoming more of a social person and actually speaking out and sharing my voice and not really caring if that person doesn't like me, if they don't like what I said, or if that doesn't, like, I really don't care, right? I'm speaking my voice and it makes me feel happy, I'm happy, and other people, they're gonna resonate and they're gonna love too, right? They're gonna love it too, and there's gonna be people that aren't gonna like it, that's just life, right? Not everybody's gonna like you. So yeah, you're gonna definitely feel like communicating more. I love that, right? Your communication skills. I mean, I went from very socially awkward to a social freaking butterfly, if you want to call it that. But yeah, so look forward to that, guys. 179, you'll discover parts of your personality that you might have fallen out of touch with. Yeah, you're gonna really find yourself again. That person who you were. Like for me, I haven't, this side of myself, I have never seen this side since when in the first year I've smoked, it wasn't as bad, right? But like I'm talking like, I'd have to really think about it, but I'm talking junior high, around like grade 9 going into grade 10, that's when I really was hitting the marijuana very heavy. In the years after that, that's when I really had started noticing the big difference in my personality. But I mean, the times before then, like grade 7, grade 8, that was when I was who I was. I had more personality than ever. I was outgoing. That was when I was still sociable. There was a huge group of friends. I was a person who people wanted to know me. People wanted to be my friend. And that just all went away over the years. Because my whole life was just evolved around smoking weed. And my personality went from here down to here. But now it's going back up there. And it feels amazing, guys. Boom. Pen drop. Where were we? 179, you'll rediscover parts of your personality that you might have fallen in touch with. I've just said that. 180, you'll look a heck of a lot better rested. Yeah, so I haven't probably been looking the greatest in this whole challenge because I've been dealing with some pretty rough nights, guys. And yeah, guys have been saying to me at work, when I first started the challenge and I started getting very sleepless nights, it's funny, the guys thought that I was doing some other drug. They thought I was on some other drugs. They thought I was drinking. They thought I was doing whatever, because I was coming to work and the bags under my eyes were just ridiculous. But it was because I had bags for good reasons. Before, when I showed up to work with big bags under my eyes, it was because I was up all night partying. But now, no, it's for good reasons. So yeah, it's because I'm just way overtired. But you know what? That's okay. Tonight I'll probably get a great sleep, I think, because I've been planning in the past few nights, since the beginning of this week, to get good sleeps, and I haven't been getting any good sleeps. Last night I actually forced myself to stay up because I was focused on dealing with this video all night till 9 o'clock. So I said, oh my god, I still got this huge goal list, and if I lay down, I won't even be able to go to sleep anyways, because I didn't accomplish everything that I wanted to accomplish. And yeah, one or two of my goals I didn't get done, but the other 4 or 5 that I had on my list, I nailed them. I got them done either way. It took me, I went and got a coffee at 10:30 at night, and I put the work in, right? I put the work in. So, there's going to be, I'll get my sleep. I'm not worried about it. Every night, whatever. I'm not going to get the best sleeps. I only need 6 hours of sleep anyways. Once I start getting, good sleep, like 8 hours, I'll never ever sleep for 8 hours ever again in my life. You don't need it. You don't need 8 hours of sleep. You don't. Get your rest. while throughout this challenge, dude, your rest is gonna help you. But once you like into your 30-day, 30-day period when you haven't smoked a single joint, at that point, like start thinking about that, guys, because it's something that a lot of people know, but some of the most successful people in the world, they only run on 6 hours sleep because they know that that's all you need. That's all. It's the quality of the sleep, guys. It's the quality you need. They say that many successful people, almost all of them, they all just take 6 hours of sleep. They get good quality sleep. It's all they need to feel rested in the morning, and then they pair that 6 hours of sleep with a half hour or hour nap in the day, a little power nap. They pair that. So that's something that once I really get my sleeping patterns back in place, that's what I'm going to be doing. 6 hours, that's it. I don't want to sleep any longer than 6 hours anyways, because I have way too much stuff to be working. Like I'm excited to get out of bed. My alarm goes off at 5:30 in the morning. I'm jumping out of bed. Whoa, let's do this, Brody. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna feel more rested, guys. You'll be able to rest better, and you need weed to feel like you need to rest. It's something I always hated. I always felt like I needed to smoke a joint to actually go to bed, So I look forward to that. 100. Oh yeah. So there were supposed to be 180 benefits, but I guess they got 181 actually. You won't have to worry about your clothes smelling like smoke. So they already said that. Come on, you guys could have they could have made 181. Something super special. They could have made it a bonus. A special bonus one, they already said that, and so all right, anyways, whatever. That's it, guys. Though 180 benefits right there. I'm gonna go over, talks about timeline of benefits of quitting weed, right? So I'll just read this over with you guys here. This just wraps up the whole benefits, 180 benefits. It says everyone is different in how they respond to weed and how they respond to quitting. The Truth About Marijuana Withdrawal book gives a great timeline on getting through the withdrawal phase. Yeah, these guys have very bad typing on this page. Like there's all sorts of errors here. The acute phase of withdrawals is in the range of 7 days to 30 days. Like I've been saying, you'll start to see benefits in your physical health almost immediately. Some people find quitting stressful, so don't be surprised if you get a little sick or develop a cough. I actually had that cough. I was always wondering why I was coughing, but I started into the second week, third week, I was getting this cough. Well, it is today. This is the third week. This is 3 weeks, guys. No freaking weed, and my symptoms are going away. And I was smoking for 9 years. Also, but I don't know if I had mentioned in any of my videos, but I did cut back a lot working up to this challenge. There was a point there where I've told you guys some of my videos where I was smoking an eighth a day. There was points before that where I was smoking a quarter a day. The buddies would all come over, we'd just sit there and just smoke all day. So, obviously I've been trying to quit for a very long time now, so I've cut back drastically over the years. Actually, there was before the challenge, I was only smoking a joint a day. Some days, a couple of joints, and that's it. So my body, I kind of prepared my body before this challenge, right? So I think that actually helped a lot rather than just going from smoking heavy to just flat out done, so yeah, you'll notice all that stuff. Your body knows how to heal itself when you remove the smoke. Yeah, of course. Should. Physical, financial, and community beliefs start to stack up as soon as you quit. Emotional, psychological, and relationship benefits sometimes take a little bit longer. Yes, that's something that I've noticed. Really starting to see the difference in that, and I'm loving it. Sometimes during withdrawals, you will be more moody, more stressed, and anxious than before you quit, but after 30 days, you will start to see improvements. I've been saying that, guys. You just got to give it some time. You got to struggle, discipline yourself, go through the tough times. Because you're gonna love yourself for it. I'm telling you, I love myself for it. I love myself for going through the struggle and just suffering, doing the thing that I was just most uncomfortable with, to get to this point where I am today, right? And I've never been more happy. Never been more happy in my life. Never felt better in my life. I couldn't just make a video just sharing with you guys how amazing I feel and how proud I am of myself. I could talk for a whole hour just about that. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you guys, you're gonna notice a big difference. But yeah, so you will be moody, of course. We all know that. You're like this. We know that because we know that times where we don't smoke weed, we get very moody, and that's why we love to smoke weed, because it just, all our problems are gone. Easy. It's just an easy fix, guys. Got a problem, got a bad day at work, you're angry, that person pissed you off, you're sad, depressed. What do? You smoke a little joint. You smoke a little joint. Quick fix. Quick fix. Are you weak? No, you guys aren't weak. I know you're stronger than that. I know you're stronger than that. You can do it. Okay? You gotta suffer. Discipline yourself. Discipline is actually one of the key things that's gonna help you get through life. It's gonna help you conquer all of your goals. Like discipline, you have to have discipline. It is necessary for anything in your life, right? Like it's going to determine whether you stay here or you go here, right? Discipline yourself, guys. Discipline, very important. I'm going to make a video just on discipline eventually, because I really believe in discipline. Like I believe that's one of the key characteristics that you have to have is very strong discipline. It's very important. The sooner. Where were we? More, yeah. So you're gonna feel, less stressed, less anxious, right? After you quit. Sometimes the improvements aren't noticeable if you are looking every day, right? So you want, like, something I've been doing is documenting my journey, everything, me putting out videos, writing stuff down, right? I've noticed the difference, and this is something you're gonna want to do, because there might be a point, 60 days, 70 days down, or 90 days down the road, and somebody offers you a joint or whatever, and you're like, oh, screw it. Why? I don't even know why I stopped. Like, you need to remember why, and this is why I'm telling you to write the reasons why. Like, just even after the challenge, after you feel like you're so confident, like when you're in my shoes right now and you're so confident to say that weed is done. That's a thing that's a thing of the past. It's just not something I do anymore. When you're strong enough to say that, like, don't get yourself wrong, right? Because you can still fall back. You can still fall back into it. I can easily fall back into it, right? Anytime. So if the wrong day, I have just the wrong day, the wrong time, the wrong person. But the reason I know I'm not is because I have stacked so many reasons why not to go back, and I'm going to continue to remember them. Keep telling yourself this is why I want you guys to document your journey, your feelings, your emotions, what you're feeling in all the times, because when you've actually quit, you can look back on this and you can remember, oh yeah. And then you can actually remember where you were, how you were feeling then, and then what you felt like now, right? And you're gonna notice, oh my God, you're gonna think, I don't want to go back to that. I can't feel like that again. I feel so amazing. Like, you don't forget how your progress, guys. That's important, very important. So you'll see improvements notable, but when you compare yourself to how you felt in 30 days, 60 days ago, or even a year ago, the difference are very obvious. Okay, of course, right? So over a very long period of time, you are going to notice a big difference, right? But just make sure you never forget your progress. The longer the timeline, the more obvious the benefits. The benefits stack up on each other and magnify each other. The sooner you quit, the sooner you'll be able to enjoy all the benefits in this list and move along the timeline. Move on with your life, guys, pretty much is what it's saying. Be able to take your life to the next level, right? So here's the conclusion. So there you have it. 180 awesome reasons to quit smoking marijuana. This list was compiled over the years by people who once struggled with marijuana problems, much like yourself and me. And there are so many benefits to quitting weed, right? Clearly, I've just listed 180 benefits, talked on them over the course of 2 videos. This video is now going into an hour again. I'm wrapping this up here right away because I'm not dealing with what I dealt with yesterday. I will freaking lose it. No, I won't, guys. I can handle it. I'm getting a hold on my stress and my anger every day more and more and more and more, and I'm less angry more and more and more. I love it. I love it, guys. I love it. So I hope this really helped you guys. I really do. And I really hope that you take action on it. I know I really ran on hard on this one and spoke really fast. I was all over the place, kind of, I really want you guys to go and take the time in your free time and go through all these 180 benefits and write down the ones. Grab yourself a notebook. Write down the ones that are going to really push you, right? You're going to tell yourself, what if I could have that? I can't wait to be that, to have that feeling back again. Like, this is why you're doing it, right? Like, you're looking forward to feeling all of this stuff again, right? This is what's going to help you push you guys. It's helped me a lot. If it didn't, I wouldn't be sharing it with you. These benefits, these reasons why you're quitting, along with exercising. You want to be exercising every day. That's going to help you a lot. It's going to keep your mind occupied. You need to distractions, right? I'm going to put that into a second one there. So the reasons why, the exercising, the distractions, you need to keep your mind occupied, right? Because you're going to have lots of urges in the first few weeks, first couple weeks, you know what. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. You're going to have urges maybe very strongly for the first 7 days. I know that for a fact. So what you're going to want to be doing is distracting yourself with anything you can do. Exercise has been one thing that's helped me a lot. Got to get your mind off of it, right? You got to get your mind off of these, off that idea of smoking weed will make you feel better, right? Because it's not going to. Don't have to read these benefits. You guys know it's not the answer. You know that. So, yeah, and then the fourth thing is eating healthy. You're gonna want to be eating healthy too. That's gonna help you. Cold showers, guys. I've been taking 2 showers a day since I started the challenge. Well, the days that I can, most days. Nice cold shower. I'll start with a nice hot shower, you know, after work, and then right before I'm about to hop out the shower, I'll just turn it on full blast. I know people are like, man, bro, you're crazy. How you doing that? You know what? I do it. You know what? It also comes back to discipline. You know what? It took me a very long time to be able to do that. I heard this from one of my mentors, somebody that's kind of a mentor to me, right? And they do this, and they say, yeah, a lot of people aren't willing to. They can't even do that, right? And I couldn't for a very long time, but now it's like a routine. Every time I get out the shower, before I get out the shower, I just blast it. Before I would negotiate with my brain. Oh my God, should I do it? I don't want to. It's so uncomfortable. It's gonna be freezing. Oh my God. And sometimes I wouldn't do it. I just get out. Now it's just automatic. Okay, I washed, I'm done now. Crank it up, and I'll just like shaking, but let that water hit me, and what it does is it shocks your system. I like doing it because I'm very tired after work, and what it does is wakes me up. It's good. It has so many health benefits, guys. If you want to learn more about that, go look it up yourself and start doing it. You might notice some changes, and it's going to help discipline yourself too, like I was saying, right? For you to be able to do that, do something that it's going to help you get out your comfort zone, right? It's going to help with that. You're doing something that's very uncomfortable. Having very cold showers is not comfortable at all. But I do it anyway. I do it anyways because it's uncomfortable. That's why I do it. Guys, this has been great. This challenge has been great. It's been awesome. Day 21. Leave some comments leave a comment, guys. What I wanted you to do is leave a comment sharing the number one benefit, the number one reason why for you quitting weed in the comments. I would really love that. I would really like for as many people to share it. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't really watching my videos at this point right now, but for anybody that is, please do that. I would love for you to just leave just one sentence, one benefit. Why is it that you feel like you should quit? And when you put that benefit, big letters at the top of your list along with all of your other benefits. Anyways, guys, I gotta go out of here. I gotta get out of here. I haven't even showered still. Like, look at you can't really see, man. My hands got blue skin and primer and all sorts of gunk on me. So I gotta hop in the shower here. I got quite a bit of work to do. And then I'm off to my girlfriend's. I'm gonna take her out for a nice dinner. Look forward to that. But yes, guys, I hope this challenge has helped you guys, has helped people and really helped, the journey, guys. It's the journey it's your journey. It's gonna either make you or break you, right? And you got to figure out what you got to do along your journey to help it get you where you want to go. And for me, I mean, quitting smoking weed is just something that I always done that would accelerate me 10,000 times faster to my goal point, to my growth, to that point where I want to be in life. And that's power, guys. That's power. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up on that. I very appreciate that. And also appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Like I said before, these videos aren't done yet. I mean, the challenge is done, but I'm going to still keep you guys updated. No, I'm not going to be posting videos every day. I have fallen behind on quite a few big things that I've had planned. I've kind of put off to the side. I'm not doing that anymore. Anyways, guys, with that being said, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.